YouTube when I was in high school and college because I realized, you know what, I actually really just like hanging out with friends and being with people. And then now we have something similar to this, and I guess this is really why I guess I wanted to do this whole YouTube thing to begin
Yeah,
with. Just
for
like
sure.
the people that I get to know, and honestly, I never thought I'd get to know people like you guys online. So I was like, you know what, this actually, like, if I could do this every day, like, or like just hang out with a group of friends, record it, upload it, whatever, that would be sick.
There you go. Yeah, no, it's been interesting because I haven't had like this whole thing where I'm like had expected to meet the quality of people that I have. But it's crazy how like-minded people tend to find each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
so it is interesting how that all goes down. Um, yeah, for sure, for sure. Do we have a return?
Yes, I'm back.
Wonderful. Okay.
Solid.
Yeah. So
Wait.
apparently the computer needs to update itself on its farm related skills. So
Bruh.
No, the farming
Cringe.
Bitcoin.
Freaking
Farming
cringe.
Bitcoin. Oh no, cringe.
Okay, did it go through? No issues with it going through? Okay, it did. Okay. So you guys had said that it was like Minecraft the series. There was Egan suggested that maybe he's like a rich boy, come from another planet, and then like starts over. So that's I don't know. What do you think? It could
There's
be
a
that.
lot of crates. It's very square.
It's very
lending
cratey.
itself to my Minecraft theory. But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Square. I mean, they do have square vegetables and square watermelon in Japan or whatever.
That's
but,
true. That's true.
See, I'm seeing this guy with a cape. He's looking at a tomato from what it looks like.
Okay.
There's a blonde girl who's wearing nice attire, but it seems like more from like the country. So maybe he like, I don't know, is deposed, kicked out from like a rich family and ends up in the farm, and he like gets to know this girl because there's always a love story, like Kayla said.
Yeah. A lot of times, yeah.
Maybe there's like people who are like looking for him, and those are like the girls in the the one with the cape and the one with the purple hair, not the pink hair, but the purple hair and blue hair.
Okay.
Pink hair is probably like a relative of the blonde girl. There's another blonde girl, and then there's some other dude.
Yeah, there's always just some other dude in anime. I don't know what it is. There's always we all know if you're an anime watcher, you all know there's that character that's just that other guy. You all know what I'm talking about. That other guy, you know, the middle child, you know, that person, you know, that friend that's just there, you know, for comic relief or something like that. Okay.
The Cabbage Man from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Kayla, do you have any more input? What is your artist I see?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think the two characters in red that are sitting next to each other, the blonde-haired girl and the brown-haired person holding a like apple or whatever, tomato, some sort of
red
vegetable, fruit,
red fruit, right?
Food. They're definitely main characters.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out if this is like some sort of like fantasy world because it looks like this person's wearing a cape. But then we've got like maid outfits. We got a sword. This other person's wearing a cape.
Where's the
sword? I'm thinking it's definitely something that's like maybe this is a richer that the guy in black is like a rich person that like is a prince maybe or something, and then the girl is the farmer, or he's the farmer, the girl's the rich person that like comes to the farm and maybe is forced to either help or they want to help. or whatever.
Yeah, like the Prince and a Pauper type situation, but except he was
yeah.
unwilling. Okay. I'm gonna read what it says. I haven't seen this. This is ranked really poorly on.
Minecraft the anime kind of flopped.
So you've heard all like, you know, Nagisa and Todoroki, like all these like Japanese names, right? The main character's name is Al Wayne.
What?
Huh?
What?
Sounds like the anime that was made by the Crunchyroll people.
Yeah.
No.
Al Wayne's greatest goal is to become the best farmer he can be. With utmost effort, he reaches the apex of his farming skills and earns the title of a first-rate cultivator. Due to his achievement, Al gains a substantial upgrade to his stats, which now eclipse even the strength of legendary heroes of old. Soon after discovering his potential, the royal family enlists his help against the rising number of disasters that coincidentally began right as his true power was awakened. Although reluctant, Al concedes that in order to protect his precious fields, he must do his best to keep all threats at bay. So it's kind of like a fantasy world where it's like video game stats and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds like.
And he's the poor guy.
Minecraft the anime is wild, man.
Dude, it's real.
It really is.
So it's actually not far off from what you guys said, just reverse. So he was a poor guy that gets enlisted by like princes and all of that to like fight the enemies.
A farmer bioweapon.
Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely see that. That makes sense. It's hard to know because you have a title and then a picture, but there's only so much that they both say, you know?
Right, for sure. Yeah. I mean, this wasn't meant to be easy. Like, I wasn't trying to do. That's what makes it fun.
No.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna skip this one. We're gonna go to the only one that I found that actually challenges Clannad as far as how good the show is.
Oh, okay. Noted.
Let's see.
We talked about food. Now I'm getting hungry.
Oh, it's gonna continue. Fruits basket.
Yummy. Wiggles moment.
Wiggles.
Yo.
It's Wiggles the anime.
Wiggles the anime. Oh no.
Fruit salad.
Yo.
Yummy.
Someone in the Discord posted like Phineas and Ferb gummies that they found in their attic. So this is perfect.
Oh goodness.
This is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Fruits Basket is about rotten gummies that someone found in their attic.
That's too funny.
Like the fruit rocks.
Yeah.
Fruits Basket. There's no apostrophe between the T and the S in fruits.
That's correct.
Just fruits.
Yep.
So it's a basket. So this is about a fruit basket.
Okay.
For fruits.
Maybe it's
like a magical basket.
Maybe it's VeggieTales the anime. Maybe it's VeggieTales the anime.
Who knows?
Listen, it could 100% be about like a sentient fruit basket, because I remember seeing on like Twitter a freaking chair being sentient in an anime. I'm not even making this up. I'm not. If you look this up, it's real. So this could 100% be like a fruit basket that's sentient that someone meets. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a completely valid thing, because I've seen, I don't know if you've seen any of Pro ZD's skits, the guy Sungwon Cho, I think he voices like, but he has like in his short skits, one of the characters, he literally has what's called a cherem anime.
A cherem anime.
And it's like all about furniture.
Oh, that's
and like the fridge and the TV and it's just this like one person interacting with all these inanimate objects.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious.
But no, that checks out. Kayla's theory is completely valid.
It's literally either that or this is another some sort of love story. I don't.
Okay.
It's got to be one of those.
Their hands into the fruits basket.
Okay, so it's neither.
Yeah.
What the fudge, man? Why?
Why? What?
This is like a typical high school looking thing.
Fruit Ninja.
Who's a sensei?
Fruit Ninja. The end. Who's a sensei?
Wait.
This is. I will say. I'll give you a little bit of insight. So the guy that's got the traditional Japanese family stuff, Japanese attire on, their family is how do I put this? Well-to-do and traditional. I don't know why that typically like coincides, but it's not that he's like a martial arts guy. It's just that is his attire because of the family he's a part of.
He's just loaded because of the fruits business, the fruits basket. Like the the goose that lays the golden egg. It's just like the golden fruits.
Oh my goodness. Maybe there's some sort of tradition with the fruits basket.
Okay, what do you think the tradition would be?
Ritual that keeps them rich.
I don't even know.
Take a stab. I'm kind of curious.
Maybe it's farming or something, or like a traditional like, or maybe it is what Egan said. I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny. If it would have been me, if it had been me in you guys' shoes and not knowing what the anime is about and stuff like that, I would have guessed cornucopia, right, from like Hunger Games. I would have guessed Fruits Basket is like the same thing. So it's like an anime.
Hunger Games anime.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh, that's wild. Wait, is that genuinely... No.
Yeah, this is one of the harder ones. I love that the better shows have like more difficult titles to kind of wrap your head around.
Yeah, I feel like this is not so much like literal as it is probably representational.
Okay.
But I don't. Symbolic. It's Fruits Basket. What the frick does that mean? Like, what could that represent?
Okay.
Maybe this
the fruits of people's labor. I don't.
Okay.
It's the proletariat struggle. It's this capitalist society. Everything gets contributed to the fruits basket of the rich.
Oh my gosh! So it's actually economy, macroeconomics, the anime.
Macroeconomics, business major.
Capitalism, part 1.
Why?
So, Fruits Basket, I'll tell you what Fruits Basket actually refers to first before I explain what the show's about. So, Fruits Basket, there's a game like a group game. We have it here in the States as well, but we don't call it this. I don't know what we call it. But basically, like I think we do it with numbers. So, everybody sits in a circle and there's a person in the middle. And everybody has a fruit assigned to them, apple, whatever, apple, orange, peach, whatever. And if you are that fruit, there's multiple people that have the same fruit. There's like 2 or 3 people per fruit. And once your fruit gets called, you have to get up and change seats. But the person that is in the middle also. So there's one less seat than there are people. It's kind of like inverse musical chairs. But we do it with numbers, I think is the way we do it. So
I've never even heard of this game.
Yeah, I've played it at like youth group and stuff like that. Yeah, so that I played something very similar. Wild. Yeah. So what the story is, I'm not going to read the, well, maybe I will. It's not that long. Toru Honda, who's the girl in the front, has always been fascinated by the stories of the Chinese zodiac that her beloved mother told her as a child. However, a sudden family tragedy changes her life and subsequent circumstances leaves her all alone. Toru is now forced to live in a tent, but little does she know that her temporary home resides on the private property of the esteemed Soma family. Stumbling upon their home one day, she encounters Shigure, an old Soma cousin, that's the guy in the traditional attire, and Yuki, the prince of her school, the gray-haired guy. Toru explains that she lives nearby, but the Somas eventually discover her well-kept secret of being homeless when they see her walking back to her tent one night. Things start to look up for Toru as they kindly offer to take her in after hearing about her situation. But soon after, she's caught up in a fight between Yuki and his hot-tempered cousin Kyo, the guy in the orange. While trying to stop them, she learns that the Soma family has a well-kept secret of their own. Whenever they are hugged by a member of the opposite sex, they transform into animals of the Chinese zodiac. Yes. So there's the zodiac, like you know, it's like the year of the monkey, the year of this, that, and the other. Like you hear that.
The year of the pig.
Yeah, the year of the pig and all that.
I wish you could see my face right now. I don't. I would have never guessed that.
No,
I never. Not without more clues.
Yeah,
there's no way.
I would never guess that either.
Actually,
that's wild.
It is a really good show because there's a lot of character development between the two guys, and then the girl has some character development, but she's like this like enigma that whenever she enters a room, nobody leaves that room the same. Like she's just such a she's almost like an idealistic person, which like somebody like her doesn't really exist, but she's so humanized that it makes it seem like it's possible, because she's like it's almost like she can morally do no wrong, even though like bad things happen to her. So you know, she's never like upset at her circumstances. She's never like bitter towards that sort of thing, and she tries to like stay strong for the benefit of others. So it's a really good show.
Interesting. Very cool.
All right, so we got like 2 or 3 left I want to do, and then we should be good. Let's do you know what, we'll do these 2. We'll keep it straight. All right.
I don't like that. Why are you laughing like that?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like that. Stop it.
Lucifer.
Oh my
God. And the biscuit hammer.
What? Oh my god. Lucifer and the biscuit hammer.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Hey
what
there, devil.
What?
Okay, so
it's
I don't
me.
I don't know if this is a literal title or like
it's actually the name. The Japanese is Hoshi no Samadari. Samadari, I don't know.
The biscuit hammer.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna cry.
Huh?
You're gonna cry.
I am. My brain is melting. This is more confusing than Clannad. Why? Why does this exist?
Just take a shot.
Okay. Lucifer and the biscuit hammer.
This has to mean something else in Japanese, because like in English translation, this doesn't make any sense.
No, you're right.
Just
there has
like
to
the
be
previous
kind
one.
of like lost in translation kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
it has to be. There's no way it's
because otherwise it's literally him,
hammer?
like, destroying breakfast food on YouTube. I don't know.
Like biscuit in like the UK, I think means like a cookie,
right?
Whereas in like this has to be something like that, where it's like it means something entirely different in like Japanese,
right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this, so I don't know all the details.
I think one thing's for sure: this is about Satan.
Fair
it's
enough.
gotta be.
Fair enough.
I have no idea what biscuit hammer would mean though. Like,
ditto to that.
Got me. That's got me. I don't, unless it's legitimately a biscuit hammer. But what the?
Yeah.
What?
Huh? Why?
There's a sword.
Why is
another sword?
Oh, there's another sword. Oh no. The guy's grimacing and the woman is looking at him despondently. Why?
Why is there people like just on the world? Like,
that's a question I ask myself every day.
It's like those pictures of like the everyone around the world hold hands and like there's like people from all these different places.
oh my.
Except that they all have their arms crossed.
Yeah.
They're all very like it looks very uninviting.
Yeah, I'll be honest, this is the anime title that I saw along with the farmer one. I saw these two I think came out the same time, and I was like, man, I could really if I could get a couple like people that can bounce off of each other in a call, the amount of degenerate comedy that would come out of this video. I mean, this video is like literally brought to you by Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. So
thanks to the sponsors of this video. Yeah. Thank you to the sponsors of this video, DoorDash. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fake sponsor when I actually cut this all up and everything.
Nice.
So a college student named Yuhi Amamiya has a monotonous life which is turned upside down with the appearance of Sir Noi Crescent, a talking lizard claiming to be a knight of justice. Crescent elaborates.
What? I see it on his shoulder now. What? Huh?
Crescent elaborates that the world is in peril, threatened by the mage Animus, who wishes to annihilate it with his biscuit hammer, an enormous structure suspended in Earth's orbit. Hence why this is in space. Okay.
He's literally gonna rubber band the Earth.
As the newly appointed lizard knight, Yuhi must fight alongside other beast knights to protect the princess and save the planet from destruction.
What is going on?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna read.
I don't know.
That's all I'm gonna read. There's more, but
I mean, I was gonna like suggest like there's some sort of war going on, but like that's about all I could gather from that.
I actually don't see where the devil comes involved.
Yeah, where the frick is Lucifer? Where's the devil?
Maybe it's the lizard. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think it's talking about Animus, who's a mage. A lot of times they get like demonic names, so it's Lucifer, not necessarily the devil. So that's just a name.
That's out.
All right.
Wow.
That's a rough one.
That's wild. That's wild.
That was some poetry there, man. Yeah. I don't even know.
Dang.
Yeah, poetry can be whatever hammer, bro. You want it to be.
Where's the gravy for my biscuit hammer, please?
I love that the biscuit hammer is actually just a meteor.
Literally just a meteor.
So when the dinosaurs were wiped off the earth, according
Lucifer
to secular teaching,
hammer.
It was actually a biscuit hammer, not meteors.
Oh my goodness.
Like, it's a rubber band that gets just stretched around Earth's orbit, and then all of a sudden he lets go.
All right, so the next one and our last one. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Does not dream.
Yes.
So this rascal clearly does dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah, exactly. He is absolutely dreaming of her.
This person's in denial, is what it is.
Yes. Absolute denial.
Is in just refusing. Like, no, I'm not a simp. But clearly is. Clearly.
Okay.
That's my best.
So like a tsundere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Maybe, yeah, tsundere. Yeah, that's right.
I got it.
Does not dream. I am not in love with that woman. I am not in love with this person. No.
Love is not allowed.
Love is stupid.
I do not dream of Bunny Girl.
Oh, I didn't.
Dreams of Bunny Girl.
Dreams of Bunny Girl.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my! There's
look at the jellyfish in the back.
What's that?
Look at the jellyfish in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my god! There it is. What?
That's whoa.
I will tell you, the aquarium is a popular date spot in a lot of animes. I'll tell you that.
There's something I could suggest.
Do jellyfish make people think of love?
I really don't want to.
You can suggest whatever you want. I can edit it to whatever I want it to be.
I don't. I would feel so bad for saying this. It's not
adult cartoons. It's not an adult cartoon. It's not.
Literal Playboy the anime.
Oh my! That is highly. In the way I was raised, that's highly suggestive. Like that's not a kid.
I don't know. I know that what she's wearing is not necessarily
oh my.
Why does she have couplings?
Kid friendly, but this is actually like I'd call it like a PG-13.
Okay, noted. There's checkers on the floor. I'm trying to look like anywhere else except for this woman.
If I know about anime enough, this girl can turn into a rabbit.
Yes.
That's definitely included somehow. It's gotta be based upon what I'm seeing. This girl can turn into a rabbit.
There you go. Okay.
That's got. And this, I think it's still legitimately. I think it's still, whatever the
What's in a collar? Why? No. There's restraint involved, and I don't like it.
It's not. They're just.
Why?
I promise, it's not chains. It's just fabric. What were you saying, Kayla?
Okay.
I still think it's a tsundere or whatever. That's whatever. I think it's something like that. And but the girl can turn into a bunny rabbit. I'm gonna stand by that because I literally don't.
No, I agree, Kayla. I agree with what you were saying there because there's like tropes about what's-a-mahui with like foxes that can turn into people and
right.
Like,
I have a
pretty girl wolf hybrids or whatever.
I have a question.
Is
Bunny Girl like a teacher?
No.
Okay. Because senpai implies that she's of a higher authority.
She is older. She's older than the other person that's involved with the title. So that's like they're in school together. So if you were like a sophomore and you were talking to a senior, you would call them senpai.
Oh yeah. Okay. I forget that like
it's multi-use.
Yeah.
Is like they're highly respectable of like elders and stuff. If I remember right.
All right, so the last few have been kind of rough for you guys, but this one you actually did decent on. She doesn't turn into a bunny though. And she's the tsundere, not him. So that's okay. So I'll read what this says, and this one is probably I think is the third highest. This one it says rank 290, popularity 52. Out of thousands and thousands, but this is it's if anything on my anime list over an 8 is usually really good. So this is that one. Okay. The rare and inexplicable puberty syndrome, not like actual puberty, like it's a disease, is thought of as a myth. It is a rare disease which only affects teenagers, and its symptoms are so supernatural that hardly anyone recognizes it as a legitimate occurrence. However, high school student Sakura Azusagawa knows from personal experience that it is very much real and happens to be quite prevalent in his school. Mai Sakurajima is a third-year high school student who gained fame in her youth as a child actress, but recently halted her promising career for reasons unknown to the public. With an air of unapproachability, she is well known throughout the school, but none dare interact with her. That is until Sakura sees her wandering around the library in a bunny girl costume. Despite the getup, no one seems to notice her, and after confronting her, she realizes that she is another victim of puberty syndrome. As Sakura tries to help Mai through her predicament, his actions bring him into contact with more girls afflicted with the elusive disease. They use puberty syndrome as like a title of like a condition that's supernatural. Her supernatural thing was as people once she stopped like doing TV work, people started to forget her, and the people who forgot her actually couldn't see her. So she used the bunny suit as a way to, like, obviously if you're in a library and you see somebody wearing that, you would see people turn heads, but the main character guy is the only one that noticed her. And it's mainly because he didn't know her prior to that. So he can't forget somebody he's never known.
That's interesting. Wow.
So and then he has a condition as well, but it's like a big cut that just opens up when he gets stressed across his chest, and his sister has it, and it's a memory thing. So he starts like helping people with the issue and overcoming them. So it's really good, and she's like, I thought it was really funny, like. Again, it is kind of PG-13. Like some of the humor is a little more adult, but it's not like other anime, which is blatantly like adult. You know what I'm saying? This is very much very, you know, you don't have to worry about shielding your eyes very often. It's very much a show where the writing is what makes it good, not anything else. So, so that's the last one. It's a bait. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the title thing doesn't really give much of the story away, which I actually appreciate. But it does give you a basic idea where they start. So, and then they move on from it. So that's anime names. You guys actually did really, really well. I'm very, very impressed. I'm very
let's go, Kayla. Yay.
So you guys did really, really well. Before you go, would you like to promote your respective channels?
I mean, honestly, yeah, I think I'm good, but you know, like honestly, just being on here, it's been pretty fun. Thanks for having us on. This was really fun to do.
Yeah, I had a blast.
This was definitely something. Some of these really surprised me, and then some of these surprised me in the sense of, oh my gosh, I can't believe we got so close to what it actually was.
Yeah, you guys did
very well. And
then
some that were like, why is that the name of one of them? That has nothing to do with...
still messing with me.
Fruits Basket. What was Fruits Basket?
I'll switch because I actually put Fruits Basket as one of the ones that makes sense, so I'll switch that on the thing.
Oh my god!
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but like, it didn't for me. For me.
Yeah, if I ever get into anime, I at least have a good like reference list for like, hey, these are decent. You know, these are like I have now a short compilation of like more obscure anime that maybe not other people know. Like I listed off the ones that were popular, but these are like little treats that
yes. And if
better.
If anybody wants a recommendation for any anime, put it in the comments. I'll try to respond with something based on what you're looking for. I'm not saying I'm like a total weeb, but I've probably seen more than you. So,
definitely seen more than us.
Yeah. Thank you, Kayla and Egan, very much for your time and for hanging out with me for a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your break. If you're watching this, it's probably past New Year's, but Happy New Year's to everybody. And I hope that you all will tune in next time for the next time we do something like this. If you like the camaraderie we have, put Kayla and Egan Pog in the comments, and I will try to work something out for another time in the future. Not necessarily near future, but in the future. Thank you guys once again. And like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Again, thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. This was fun to do.
Yeah, you're right. This was really fun.
Awesome.
This was an hour and a half well spent.
I'm glad it ended up working out too, because I was a little worried it was gonna like fall through because everybody's schedules are so tentative. So,
yeah, I was worried I wouldn't be able to make it,
but it ended up working out good. All right, bye.
Bye.